Early feedback is one of the most valuable tools you'll have as a creator. It's the mirror that shows you what's working, what's confusing, and what's missing from your product. But here's the catch. Not all feedback is created equal. The key isn't just listening, it's knowing what to listen for. When you first launch your MVP, every comment, message, and review can feel important. But to use feedback effectively, you need a strategy. Start by collecting feedback from the right people, your target users. Early adopters who actually experience the problem you're solving will give insights rooted in reality, not opinion. There are 3 main types of feedback to pay attention to: functional, emotional, and behavioral. Functional feedback focuses on what works and what doesn't. Are users able to complete the task your product promises? Are there bugs, missing features, or confusing steps? This type of feedback helps you refine usability and performance. Emotional feedback is about how users feel when using your product. Do they feel empowered, frustrated, excited, or bored? Emotions reveal how well your product fits into people's lives. If your app makes someone feel confident or relieved, that's gold. If it leaves them anxious or frustrated, it's time to simplify. Behavioral feedback comes from observing what users actually do, not what they say. People may claim to love a feature but never use it. Watch analytics data, session recordings, or usage patterns. Actions often reveal truths that words hide. Once you have feedback, categorize it. Look for recurring patterns rather than reacting to every comment individually. One user's frustration might be personal preference, but if 10 people mention the same issue, it's a signal. Group similar insights together and rank them by impact. What changes will create the biggest improvement in the user experience? It's also important to understand the difference between feedback and noise. Some users will ask for features that don't align with your core vision. Others might compare you unfairly to established competitors. Don't chase every suggestion. Instead, filter feedback through your product mission and MVP goals. Ask yourself, does this help us solve the core problem better? When analyzing feedback, look for these key signals. 1. Confusion points, where users get stuck or don't understand what to do next. 2. Unmet expectations, when users expect something that your product doesn't deliver. Emotional peaks, when users express excitement or frustration strongly. 4. Repeat requests, when multiple users ask for the same thing independently. These patterns help you prioritize your roadmap intelligently. They show you what to fix, what to double down on, and what to ignore, for now. Also, pay attention to how users talk about your product. The language they use is marketing gold. If several people describe your tool using the same phrase, consider adopting that in your messaging. They're telling you how they perceive your value. When possible, follow up. Ask clarifying questions like, what did you expect to happen when you clicked that? Or, can you describe what you were trying to do? The goal isn't to defend your product, it's to understand the experience behind the feedback. Balance qualitative feedback with quantitative data. Surveys, analytics, and engagement metrics give you measurable proof of what users are experiencing. If feedback says the app is slow, check your performance data. If people say I love it, see if that matches their usage frequency. Another powerful way to analyze feedback is through cohort segmentation. Separate insights by user type, new users, frequent users, or churned users. Each group sees your product differently. New users highlight onboarding problems, frequent users expose workflow friction, and churned users tell you why people leave. Finally, act on what you learn. Nothing builds trust faster than showing users their feedback matters. When you release an update, mention that it came from user suggestions. This closes the loop and turns early testers into long-term advocates. Remember, feedback is not judgment, it's guidance. Your goal isn't to please everyone. It's to build a product that truly serves the right people in the right way. Some criticism means you're taking a stand, and that's a good thing. The best founders and product teams know that feedback is a gift, but analysis is the skill that makes it useful. Listen deeply, prioritize wisely, and stay focused on your core mission. Because the way you respond to early feedback doesn't just shape your product, it shapes your future success.